Welcome back to The Explainer. So today we're unpacking a massive, literal game changer happening right now in the world of 3D character creation. We're talking about a shift that's not only saving developers months of grueling manual labor, but it's also opening up this incredibly lucrative opportunity for creators at absolutely every level. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, let's dive right into this. $10,000 to $20,000. Yeah, you heard that right. According to our source material, that is exactly what game studios are currently shelling out to build just one single high-quality game character. I mean, it's such a highly valued, super specialized skill that people have built entire agencies around doing literally just this one thing. But, AI just completely flipped this whole market on its head, making this exact skill available to anyone. So the absolutely crucial point here is understanding why it used to cost so much money. Traditionally, building a professional 3D character meant months of meticulous manual 3D modeling in some seriously complex software platforms. It was incredibly labor-intensive. But right now, we're moving from months of grueling manual modeling to, well, seconds with AI. Like literally seconds. That is the crazy new reality we're breaking down today.
All right, moving into section 1, meet Smart Mesh, the AI engine.
So Smart Mesh is the specific tool driving this whole revolution inside Tripo Studio. And honestly, the workflow is just ridiculously simple. It completely bridges that massive technical gap, so you don't even need to be a 3D modeling expert anymore. Step 1, upload your image. Step 2, hit generate. Step 3, review your stats. And that's it, the whole shebang. There are no complicated settings panels to get lost in, no finicky quality sliders you have to endlessly mess around with. You just upload your 2D game character image, hit generate model, and literally watch it build instantly.
Now, you might be wondering about the quality, right? We aren't just talking about some messy, unusable AI blob here. The resulting model actually comes in at just over 2,000 vertices and 4,000 faces. To put that into perspective for the 3D world, it basically means you're getting a super clean, lightweight, accurately structured low-poly model. It matches your original 2D character front and back perfectly. I mean, this is genuine professional-grade output, created from just a single image. It's wild.
Which brings us to section 2, styling and textures, the polish. Let's see how this builds out. Fast generation doesn't mean you're stuck with cheap-looking results. You actually have full, nuanced control over the finish of your model once the geometry is generated. You can instantly toggle between completely different artistic styles. You've got the solid view, which is nice and flat and clean, absolutely perfect for checking your geometry or getting ready for 3D printing. Then you have the texture view for your full color output, where you can easily switch between flat and smooth edges. But it actually goes way further than that. You can apply a normal view, a cartoon style if you want that highly stylized game look, a sketch style for a cool hand-drawn feel, or, get this, even a hologram style. It's the exact kind of visual you'd see in a big sci-fi cinematic. And every single toggle just instantly gives the character a completely different energy. But wait, what if you don't even have a finished piece of concept art? Well, as the source points out, no reference image, no problem. Tripo literally has a built-in generate image feature. You just type in a text prompt and it generates the reference images right there for you. We're talking the back view, the side view, whatever you need, using built-in templates like text to generation and photo to figure. And honestly, what's even more amazing is the texturing. The model generates without textures by default, but you just hit one button and boom, it applies them smoothly. It can even take a completely colorless sketch, and by just using text prompts, it can accurately texture and color the whole thing. It's like magic. Okay, moving right along to section 3, exporting to Blender, the pipeline. So for this to actually be a true professional tool, it absolutely has to integrate into industry standard software, right? Like it has to fit seamlessly into a real working artist's pipeline. And the export capabilities here are fantastic. You can send your newly created characters straight to Blender, Nixamo, or 3ds Max. As for file formats, you can choose 8K, which by the way is one of the highest visual quality standards right now, and export the whole thing as an FBX file. It really just proves that Smart Mesh isn't some walled garden. It slides right into whatever professional workflow you're already operating in. And this brilliantly illustrates how Tripo goes a step further to basically remove all the friction from a creator's day. If you link your Blender software directly to Tripo, you don't even have to mess around with downloading or manually importing files. You literally just click export, wait a few seconds, and boom, your character drops straight into Blender, looking exactly as perfect as it did in your browser. Zero cleanup needed. None. You're instantly looking at a clean, game-ready 3D asset that just totally bypassed months of manual labor. So, let's wrap this up with section 4, the big picture. Seizing the opportunity. Let's just take a step back for a second because we really need to grasp the sheer scale of the shift happening here. We're going from a single flat image to a clean, fully game-ready 3D asset in seconds. It's a total paradigm shift. Not hours, not months, seconds. This is an absolute game changer for developers, designers, 3D artists, basically anyone who wants to turn an idea into reality fast. So how do you actually get your hands on it? Well, the billing plans are remarkably accessible. There's a totally free plan to get started, which is obviously fantastic. And from there, it just scales up as your project needs grow, going from startup to pro to max and finally a team plan, which basically means there is a completely zero risk path for you to start exploring and generating stuff today.
Also, our source material hooked us up with some incredible actionable bonuses if you want to jump in right now. Seriously, you might want to pause and write these down. The first 300 people who sign up using the code DORD, that's DORD, get 500 bonus credits completely free. And on top of that, if you decide you actually need the professional membership, using the code TRIPOCREW, TRIPO space CREW at checkout, gets you a massive 60% off your first month of the pro plan. Pretty sweet deal, right?
We started this explainer looking at a huge financial barrier, right? Studios paying up to $20,000 per character. Now, that exact same quality can be produced by you in literally minutes. So the final crucial point I want to leave you with today is this. If a $20,000 asset now takes just seconds to create, what are you going to build with all the time and money you just saved? The barrier to entry is completely gone. The tools are right here. Thanks so much for joining me on The Explainer today, and honestly, I can't wait to see what you create.